This podcast is brought to you in association with Small Beer Limited, Britain's leading cask ale and craft beer wholesaler. Head to all the W's, smallbeerwholesale.co.uk. Now on with the show. Welcome to the world of Gone Off on a Tangent, the fun-sized Mars bar of the podcast world. My name's Adam Stocks. His name is Carl Stubbs.
Hello there.
Dan Taylor.
Hello.
Is that you prepping for Cheltenham? Accent? Getting in the mode?
No, because I don't think I'll be. I don't think I'm going this year. To be fair.
Have you used the fun-sized Mars bar analogy before?
Yeah, but it was on the Lost episode, wasn't it?
Oh, was it? You know better than I do.
Up into the ether.
Lost.
So I've gone again. Put the script back in.
Yeah.
Nice.
I don't know if you've noticed, but I've brought a little
A basket of
prop with me.
basket of shame.
Can you read that?
Swear jar. Brackets cunt.
Yeah. So I listened back to our show last week, and I've been effing and jeffing a bit too much. So I've put a little swear jar in the corner,
It's
and
not.
I've brought some pounds.
I'll be honest with you. That's not a jar.
Well, I couldn't get one off Amazon in time, so I've got a basket for
So
now.
you've nicked one of
It's a
your-
little, one of my daughter's little. Yeah, it's fine. It's a little pink basket. It's very fetching, and I will buy a jar for us for like beers. So I've got my little. You're involved in this, DT. He doesn't need to because he barely swears. Me and you, mate, we're putting in. All right.
I'm gonna have a good Christmas. I know that.
So, Carl, I'm putting you in charge of this.
yeah, no.
If you hear a swear word from me or him,
Yeah.
it's quid's in.
Yeah.
Okay?
No
Just to
problem.
prove I've got a quid. Yeah, that was £2 rubbing against
Two
each other.
pebbles.
And everyone knows I'm tight as fuck as well, so this is going to kill
Well,
me.
you
Put
can
it
say
in.
what it-
You've not even set that up.
2 in. Oh, God. Right, I've only
So
got,
when are you going in, Barbara?
just you keep charge of it. All right.
I'll be honest with
Stubbsy?
you. I'd probably go to the bank and get a couple of bags of
I'm not going to
coins.
regret this. I've started with pounds this week, but it could be 20p's by next week. Because, yeah. So I was a bit disgusted with myself. And also, we had a message from a listener, James, if you're listening, who put his bedtime story on for his kids and on Spotify and hadn't realised he'd set us to go. So his kids got 15 minutes
A 3-ball.
of the 3-ball episode, which we had a very good laugh at, Flockers. Thank you very much for sending that in. Yeah, the few questions from his 5-year-old in the morning of a breakfast. I don't think
Who's Tommy Walsh?
it's Tommy Walsh hopefully wasn't one of them. And what's he doing to Charlie Dimmock?
Oh, goodness me.
Anyway,
Oh, dear.
you're wearing a very fetching jumper this evening, Carl. It has caught my gaze.
Yeah, you've mentioned that. That's probably the third time since I've been here.
I think he wants to wear it.
I love a quarter zip,
Yep.
and you've come with a nice casual quarter zip.
Yep. It's a very risky quarter zip.
It's a woolen
Yeah, it's
one.
not a red wine one, is it?
No.
It's bright white for those that haven't got obviously their eyes in the room because this is an audio podcast. Yeah, it's bright white, very scary. I wouldn't get that colour. I'd be scared.
I've worn it quite a few times now, and it's still very much
It's intact.
I'll be
Is-
honest, I've not washed it because it's still really soft, and I don't want to lose the softness.
Yeah, it's very off polar bear, isn't it?
Yeah,
It's got that sort of feel to it.
polar bears are actually brown though, so
It's the hair that's
reflection
Yeah.
of the snow that turns
Whatever
them
it is.
white. Yeah,
David Attenborough over there. I nearly bought a quarter zip in Sports Direct about an hour
I thought
ago.
you was going to say you nearly bought a polar bear.
No,
Is that
that'd
when
be
you
ridiculous.
bought? Was that when you bought your trainer?
That's when I bought these little buttes.
And you're wearing joggers too.
I am.
Have you been to Aldi?
I put jeans on to go to the Sports Direct, and then
Then
when
you
I got
realised
back,
you're going to a sport
no,
shop.
I wore jeans. I was going into town, wasn't I? Put jeans on. Right, this is the first time I've bought actual trainers for 15 years. Why did nobody tell me? It's like walking on a cloud.
What?
It's like 2 pillars on my feet. I might wear them to bed. It's a joke.
Well, I'm sorry, but you're an idiot.
Honestly.
We established this a long time
Trainers weren't this comfy when I was a yoff. I'm telling you now. These are a joke.
Well, there was.
Trainer technology has come on leaps and bounds. All for 40 English pounds.
They're all right, to be fair.
Yeah.
They're my walking shoes.
Khaki.
Although you've taken the piss out of me. I'll go walking in these.
Will you go
Where
walking?
to?
Round past the prison. We've been through this. Past the cathedral. Back round again. Strava, watch out. Big dog's coming.
Will you go in joggers or jeans?
Joggers.
All right.
No,
What
you
you
won't.
Because I won't see the public. And I don't want any chafing issues,
yeah, 'cause
Carl.
the Like the cathedral's absolutely famous for not having any people around.
No, but when I go, it's like 10:30 at night, so there's nobody there, is there?
Why do you go to sleep?
Because I'm walking.
Christ.
We're different people, Carl.
Yeah,
I go for a night walk.
I feel like we're
Do you
about...
actually go for a night walk?
Yeah, I do, yeah.
Oh, right.
If you check out my Strava, it's full of 10:30ers.
Nah, I can't.
Kids to bed, have me tea, and then I get back, and yeah, it's fine. Perfect.
I think what we're going to
Kaylee come
find
with you
out...
and just leave the kids
Yeah,
there?
yeah, it's fine. They can protect themselves.
Yeah.
Put a bat under each of the pillows. It's fine. It's not a problem.
I think we're about to find out that me and you are very different people this evening.
Yeah, very much so. I was thinking about this
Like
the other
we
day.
didn't know that already.
I was thinking about this the other day.
Yeah.
So I got so Saturday I went to the football, but a very different day for me for the football. So we took my nephew,
you
his
won?
18th. We won. That's why it's different. Nearly cried actually. It was very emotional.
Fuck
We don't win very often, Carl. Anyway, so my nephew's 18th. So we said we'd treat him for the day. Up to Leeds, load of beers, some pizza, happy days. Go on the train. Very different day. So the experience was different to what we usually go through. But what I realised getting out of bed really early to catch the train was you have to get up so early to like do anything.
Catch the crane.
Nothing happens at, what did I say, crane? Yeah. Oh, a big bird went past. It's never 10:30, is it? It's always early. And I don't really like mornings.
Why? What time was your train?
I had to be out of bed for 7:45.
Fuck my life.
Oh my God.
It's like, everything's early, innit?
You've got to be... That isn't early.
Well, it
Can
is.
we just
It literally
get
is.
that like stated straight away?
Literally
That is not early. 7:45 has never been early.
It's the definition of early.
No, it's not.
It is.
If it's-
Anything pre 9 a.m. is early.
No.
No, it's not.
6
No, that's
o'clock.
bollocks.
6 o'clock. Before 6 is early. 6 is normal. After 6 is late.
So do you set an alarm? Or have you got one of those weird body clocks?
No, I've body clock.
So what is your body clocker? What time is it going off?
About 5:30.
Fuck that. So what happens at 5:30? You got like, eyes open, bang, done.
Usually I get up and go for a wee.
Straight up.
Yeah, because I'm usually desperate for a wee.
See, I can't. I'll go for a piss. I'll go back in bed.
No,
If nobody nudged me, honestly, I won't get up.
What genuinely? Once you've got up, what's the point in going back to sleep?
Warm, innit?
Well, yeah, so it's a shower.
So what time do you go to bed?
9.
Oh, see, I'm like 1 a.m.
Why would you go to bed at 1 a.m.? What are you
I can't-
doing?
I don't want to give up on the day, Carl.
No, I'll be honest with you,
I don't
Stocks.
want to give up on the day.
I don't want to give up on
I'll
it.
be honest
You're
with
mental.
you. You are literally like one of the people I fucking hate.
Yeah.
2.5 years doing a
I don't
podcast
get-
together, we're finally there.
I don't get riled up by a lot, but this sort of
What's
shit
riling you up?
really fucks me off. Because, like, what do you do? Literally, from...
It's the deadest time of the
Oh,
day.
it's pointless. You waste your life sat scrolling through shit. Why don't you go to bed a bit
Watch the
earlier?
film.
Get up in the morning and
Nah.
do something fucking productive
I
for
can't
your
get up in the
day.
morning.
Pathetic.
So-
honestly.
About 1-ish
Boils
last
my
night, and I was
piss.
up at 8:15 this morning. Is that all right?
Late.
Late.
Why is it? It's not late. It's about right.
No, it's
Late.
not.
About right. Got the
No.
kids ready. They all off to school.
Honestly, it's...
Jump
you
to the
are
shower.
literally fucking...
On the laptop for 9.
Oh, mate.
Perfect. Now the commute's gone as well. I don't have to worry about commuting anymore.
Unbelievable.
I'm pretty confident I'm the reason why Smallby had a Monday morning meeting.
To get you
'Cause
up.
I was 18 when I started. I wonder if that's why he did it.
Unbelievable.
I don't know why.
What do you do then?
Me?
What's your body clock?
I'm normally up and about like 6, half
Oh, it's
6.
fucking weird.
Yeah, but you
It's
are
not,
talking
though.
to two farmers or people who brought up on farms.
Yeah, early starts. And
Yeah.
actually,
But when the cock rises,
to be perfectly honest as well, it's sometimes the best time of day to
Yeah,
get work done.
full of
100%.
shit. I'd rather work at night.
My phone don't ring,
Even
does
ju-
it?
even
You
You
don't
know,
ring at 10:30 either.
at night.
I'd rather work at
Yeah, but
night.
it's, why would you work tired?
I'm not tired. Buzzing at 10:30.
Mental.
I genuinely, from 9
I'm
o'clock,
often doing work at night as well, but it doesn't.
Handbags.
from 9 o'clock, I'm fighting it.
Yeah, you are, yeah. You're
Like,
droopy eyes.
bad, yeah.
Fucking
But
hell, it
even
gets to
during-
7:30 on the pod. He's
Yeah.
gone.
Yeah, I'm struggling. That's on earlies. That's when I'm up at 3:30. But
We're very different beasts, Carl, aren't we?
it like Andy couldn't do an early one morning. He rang me at like 3:30 saying I can't come do the early. He was like, "Why was you so awake at 3:30 in the morning when you wasn't on an early?" I was like, as soon as I wake up, I'm just up.
Yeah.
I'm
we're
like
very different
annoyingly
beasts.
so. Like Dan will probably remember when we've been out on a few like piss ups and then woke up in a hotel. Like even with a hangover, I'm annoyingly lively.
Yeah.
See, I innate people like you. See? Marginalise myself there. I'm not putting a quid in there.
You
So we're the opposite.
You are? That's a quid.
I didn't swear.
I've had
You
all
told-
my rants without swearing.
And
I didn't swear.
Yes, he did.
I held it back.
And you told him that he was in charge, so when what he says goes.
No, I'm having that. I didn't swear. Roll the tape back. I
Okay,
held myself. Said effing.
right. What would you say if one of your kids said that? How would you react?
One of my daughters once said it was effing raining. So,
Right. How did
and the
you-
wife, who's very sensible, unlike me, went, "What?" She went, "It's raining." She went, "What?" It's effing raining. It's just 3 times. Love, she's saying it's effing raining. She was about 2 at the time. It was so funny. I was pissed.
Quid.
That's quid. Yeah, no, I was laughing a lot. Yeah, no, it was funny. The other thing about Saturday was I never go on the train to football, home or away. Really, we tend to just drive and book space and stuff because I'm not really arsed about drinking at footy. Wow, different. So we're at Leeds
Easier,
Station.
isn't it?
So to be fair, going out with delays and stuff is what it is. Nice
Where's
and
the
calm.
station in relation to Ellen Road?
We jumped on a bus, which was a £4 return. It was 5 minutes.
The station's
You
near.
walk it, it's 20 minutes.
Yeah, the station's
far.
near that pub that we all met in, near that Queen's Hotel.
Oh, yeah.
Near the taps. But the going out is fine because obviously it's early in the morning, is what it is. But you still see people going all over the country. Obviously, I've travelled on the train before, but going for a home game was weird. Coming back, wow, there was fights everywhere. There was singing. Honestly, it was hilarious. People just like Bradford fans jumping off, trying to scrap with Leeds fans. Chatted to a Yeovil fan for a bit because he'd been to York, trying to work out where fans were going. Honestly, staggering.
It's like
This country is the best.
It's like going into a service station on the way halfway home.
And that's my I do that more. That's my experience.
Yeah.
Chat to fans and stuff and
What
buses
part
and that.
of anything that you just said was good?
Mate, honestly, it's the best country on the planet.
What, watching
Unrivaled.
fucking morons
Oh, they're
scrap?
up. I wasn't that drunk. I was fine. I had that much drink. Just watching, thinking this is
You've
hilarious.
changed.
It is literally
Yeah,
my
well, yeah.
least favourite part about football.
I wouldn't do it every week. That's the point. I
No.
genuinely couldn't do it
I
every week.
like it. I enjoy
The
it.
hilarious.
Yeah, I hate it. Actually,
My
hate
nephew
it.
enjoyed it, singing lead songs on the train and that. He very much enjoyed it.
I've no problem with people like the chants and everything like that, but why people feel the need to want to
Get violent.
Yeah.
Oh, no, that I don't. No, I'll never condone that. I don't understand it. I've never hated.
You just said it
anyone.
was hilarious.
No, hilarious to watch it as a spectacle. There was no actual. There's police everywhere, mate. There's no actual scrapping. There were just idiots facing up to each other and little chavs with stone iron and stuff on. Just little.
Get a badging.
Yeah.
So
Get a
unnecessary,
badging.
isn't
It is, yeah, and it's full of. And also, you've also got the mix of like I don't want to typecast a whole town here, but the train was going via Doncaster, and there was some Daily Scoops in there that had a good day, a good day, and you throw that into the mix and all, and they're confused by it all. Fantastic, unrivaled, mate. This country, you can keep your France. The cuisine is better here. Better football fans. Although, did you see the Marseille fans trying to scrap with a PSG head coach?
No.
Yes, last night. They've beaten 3-0, I think.
But you think the English cuisine's better than the French cuisine?
Yeah, it's not even a competition, as far as I'm concerned. Roast beef and Yorkshire puddings beats everything. They ain't got Cornish pasties, mate, are they? They ain't got pork pies.
No.
Even croissants, we get them over here and we shove ham and cheese in it. They're not doing that on the old Dordogne, are they? Beef bourguignon? No. Stew and dumplings.
Oh, dear. Fucking hell.
And if I'm honest, Italy beats it all, doesn't it? For cuisine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not even close. Italian food is top tier. I don't think anything gets close to it, to be honest, actually. It is literally my top tier, I think.
Yeah, it's for me. Loads of different options as well, isn't there?
Yeah. Do you know what, I went to Tesco for emergency eggs yesterday because nowhere in the world has any.
I have to queue for them.
But Tesco in Tesco Express, and I accidentally went across the reduced section on a Sunday afternoon. What a gold mine that
Was it?
I'm
What'd you
going,
get?
I'm going every Sunday.
What'd you get?
Oh, literally, you name it. It was in the reduced section. I bought about like a good bag full of stuff that come to like £6 something.
Have Emergency eggs.
I have to be popping in, to be fair.
That's literally what this country's come to.
Yeah, well done.
You say like nothing rivals it, but we can't get tomatoes.
Oh, we're an absolute shit show.
I've been to 3 shops tonight to get eggs.
You're joking.
Literally,
so
I took the last box out of Tesco Express in Bracebridge.
Have you tried Conor Ben?
Yesterday. So I was like, so I did my regular food shop this evening. None in Aldi. So I was like, I'll just go to Lidl. There's going to be some in there. None in there either. Not a single box. So I went to Tesco and I've been like the typical lockdown guy that walks out with an absolute arms full.
46 bog rolls while you're at it.
Yeah.
I got some eggs the other day. I'll get some eggs from stack of them, no problem.
I've got eggs now, so we're fine.
We know DT's got eggs because he's a farmer.
Mm-hmm.
You want eggs, mate? Start dealing them. £5 your eggs. The other thing that happened to me on Saturday was I sat in a different seat. My nephew had my seat, so I went and sat with some friends in the Cop, which is a very different experience at Leeds.
That's Liverpool, did you?
No, we've got a sparring Cop as well. It's the style of stand, Carl. I wouldn't expect somebody of your ilk to understand such phrases.
No.
So I was in the Cop and went a bit wild at the end, as you do, because we don't win much these days. Really enjoyed it.
Who was you playing?
Southampton, relegation 6-pointer, my friend.
What was the
Needed
score?
it. 1-0.
How many points did you get for it?
3. Junior Firpo with the goal. Very much, very nervous game, shall we say. So at the end, nothing major, just a couple of fist bumps, enjoying myself a little bit. On the way out to having a couple of beers.
Crikey.
Some bloke tapped me on the shoulder and went, "It's only one game, mate." I went, "But you're fun at parties, aren't you?" What are you doing here? If you can't celebrate, then I don't know what you're doing here. Honestly, I have no idea why you go to football if you can't enjoy a win. Yeah. When we've won twice at home all season, I think.
There are some rare results this weekend, isn't there?
Go on, talk me through them, Carl. Do your best Jeff Stelling.
I'm just looking now. Like Liverpool.
Plymouth got a tonking.
No, I'm just looking Premier League. West Ham getting beating Forest 4-0.
Yeah, and they scored like 4 goals in 13 minutes or something.
And he's also moaning about his squad. You got 800 in there, mate. Just pick another one. You gargoyle.
God.
They've only got 2 centre halves, haven't they?
Yeah.
Because they bought loads of players in other positions and didn't buy enough for certain positions.
And then 2 of them got
14 left backs. Honestly, never let a fat Greek bloke run your football club. What else you got, Carl?
No, just look, Man City 4-1. It's the first time I've genuinely looked at any league results apart from League One. So, yeah,
Chelsea lost
decent.
again.
Did they?
Potter's on the edge. Yeah, we've got them next Saturday.
Oh, was that Sunday?
Yeah, lost to Spurs.
Yeah, I could have predicted that.
We've got him on the weekend, so hopefully he keeps his job for at least one more week and we'll have a go down there. It's FA Cup this week as well, Carl. Midweek.
FA Cup, is it?
It is, Boyle.
What, on Tuesday?
Tuesday, Wednesday, yeah. Midweek to allow for the World Cup. So I think it's one and done in it, I presume. No replays.
Where are you?
We're away at Fulham.
Nice.
They've got the double London header this week. Go down and smoke. 6,000 tickets, 40 quid a pop. Cheers,
Is that
Fulham.
even a sentence?
What?
Double London header.
Well, it's words that
double
I've
header
smudged
in
together.
London.
It's a sentence somewhere. Nobody
where-
comes here for English, mate, do they?
Absolutely not with him sat here.
Exactly.
Stop
Yeah,
listening to me.
don't come at me.
I tell you what, that's got to be one of the worst games of football going.
What is?
Chelsea Leeds.
Why? For violence?
No,
For what then?
like
Quality of football.
yeah.
Yeah, if you're talking now, yeah, 100%. It's going to be horrific. It's a game only a mother could love, and I'll very much could enjoy it in the end.
I heard a statement at the weekend, which I'm just going to have a look at now. Somebody said that the Birmingham City badge is the best badge in football.
They would be wrong.
It is not.
It looks like a child's drawn it.
Yeah,
It's a world and a football underneath with some wrapping.
Well, it's just I can see that now. I'm just like
It's horrific. I haven't really got a best badge, if I'm honest.
Who's actually
Because the
said
badge
that?
is independent.
I can't remember. It might have been Fenners on Soccer AM.
Well, he's
Not
an idiot.
Fenners. What's his name? Yeah, Fenners.
Well, he's
the
an
guy
idiot.
that
and all.
hosts it. That's
Fenners, yeah.
isn't it?
The worst badge is Bournemouth's.
Why?
Yeah.
Google
right.
it and then give me your honest reaction.
Okay, you carry on talking amongst yourselves then, because I don't think
It's a long word, isn't it?
great or
It's taking ages.
B-O-
It's AFC Bournemouth as well. It's a Scrabble score.
BORNMUF.
What is the best
Yeah.
badge? Brazil's badge.
no, because that's a flag.
It's a flag, mate.
No, they've got the football union badge. They don't wear a flag, do they? Everyone's got a badge. Like the England badge is 3 lines, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's not Pro Evo.
Yeah.
Football badge.
Yeah, Birmingham's is terrible. Wolves is pretty smart, pretty basic, but nice.
I think.
Apparently,
Yours is shit. That bloody imp.
Fuck off.
Gosh, it's terrible, isn't
Get
it?
fucked.
Honestly, and also the red imps, it was yellow for 10 years.
I quite like
Who come up with that?
I quite like Marseille's.
Yeah, that's a good badge. Have you had a look at Bournemouth's?
Yeah,
Can't spell it, mate.
yeah. No, it's fine. It's not.
It looks like it's done on Microsoft Word.
Quite like Palmeiras.
How did you get from Bournemouth to Palmeiras?
From Bournemouth to...
Yeah.
Oh, I'll tell you which one you'll like. Newell's Old Boys. Put that in.
Who?
Oh, yeah.
Newell's Old Boys from Argentina. Type that in your little Google stick.
I quite. Newells are a great company.
Type it in.
Lincoln sponsoring me this year.
You are what you see, Carl, when you type that in.
Whoa, crikey, hold on.
It's got Australian on this.
Oh, crikey, Rich.
Newell's Old Boys. Knob.
Yep, there we are. Good gag that. Enjoyed that.
Hilarious.
See, have you found a favourite badge, or can we move on?
Grow up at them.
Never.
No, I'm happy with Palmeiras, thanks.
So Fenners is full of shit. That's it's
Yeah,
brilliant.
I'm.
The badge I like the most is actually that one that you was going to bring out. You were going to...
Oh, the heartburn tablet. Honestly,
Gaviscon.
I quite like the Inter Miami's actually, with the two pink
flamingos. Yeah,
yeah.
typical Beckham, that innit? Flamboyant.
Yeah, he's done well there. Well done, David.
Like he's going to listen.
Fancy picking that Spice Girl.
Yeah.
Which one would you have picked?
Baby, we've been through this before on
Yeah,
a
we
previous
have,
pod.
yeah.
What I don't get about being British and having our legends, they're always flawed, aren't they? Like Beckham's a beautiful man, isn't he? But his voice is horrific. I mean,
no one's a full package.
Gaza,
I'm pretty
all the
close.
ability in the world.
He's pretty close, apparently.
Idiot. All the ability in the world.
If I was
Flawed
si-
genius.
If I was 6'1", mate, I'd be.
But you're not here. You're 4 foot nothing.
Well, no, that's what I'm saying.
If you were 6 foot, what would happen?
Not a lot of change.
6'2", where are you going with that? The extra 2, where are we going with it?
Oh,
Do you reckon you're a Premier League goalkeeper?
probably.
We're on to my Italian theory now, aren't we?
No, I don't think I'd have been.
Well,
pre-
if-
I don't
If
think I'd
Dante
have
had
been-
balls,
Ifs, buts and maybes.
I do absolutes. Sadio fucking Mane. Oh, damn it. I'm out of quids.
I have to put it in
Right.
again.
You're on IOUs now.
I use over
How much you put
20p.
in?
£3.
4 quid.
And how much? How long we've been going?
22 minutes.
So you're currently.
But it's going to get better each week, Carl.
Every
As I ease myself out of this sweary mode. It's because I relax so much in here. That's the problem. I don't do this at work. I don't do this anywhere else. Just when this microphone clicks on, oof, I'm like Jim Royal. Fat and lazy. My ass.
Currently, every 5.5 minutes, you're putting £1 in that tray.
Well, not now. It seemed like a really good idea when I come up with it earlier.
Right. Regretting
I'm
it?
regretting it, yeah, massively. And DT, is he said out yet?
No.
I am. No.
I'll check the tape on that. I'll clock it at 23.
I've said more than he has, to be fair.
Have you sworn?
Yeah,
Quid in.
I said that you boil my piss earlier.
Quid in then.
I haven't got any quids on me because
You're at home quid as well, then.
only person.
Right, I'm going to say this now, right? So we need a listener to be calculating this on a spreadsheet
No,
and letting us know. We do.
No, we don't.
We do.
I'm in charge. I've been honest.
Ooh.
I've said that I've sworn.
Quid in.
It's fine. I will bring £1.
I mean,
next
there's
week.
every chance I've sworn. To be honest, I don't know when I have or I haven't.
No.
It just
That's why he's in charge.
tends to happen.
Yeah.
Anyone watching the cricket?
Fuck yes.
So the 5th day will begin half 9.
9.
So we're recording on Monday, so we don't know the result obviously yet. What are we thinking? What do they need? 210? 210 think they need?
Yeah, something like that. Around about that.
Is there nothing Harry Brooks can't do?
He's a genius.
Oh boy.
Just snicked off.
I'm careful how I
Williams
say
down leg
this.
side.
Snicked off is bold.
No, hey, look at the scorebook. It's a Caught behind.
Anything he can't
Getting
do.
burgled down the leg side. Doesn't
Careful how I
matter.
say this, but I've been watching that kid since he was 16. Careful how I say this. Watch it, and it's absolutely a joy to see him now playing at the highest
It's
level.
unbelievable. He's just fearless, isn't he?
Such a great lad. Harry Brook. What did he get? What 186?
186, yeah.
Smashing it.
Honestly, mate, my tickets to the Ashes, I'm so excited.
Yeah, rightly so.
I can't wait to go. My
Right.
dad's going for 2 days. I can only go for one. July, I think we are.
Nice.
At Headley.
Unbelievable.
I'm very excited.
Christian Eriksen has literally left Tottenham, died, come back to life, switched clubs twice, and held the trophy before Harry Kane.
That's so mean but accurate.
Oh, dear. Come back from the dead. Unbelievable.
Do you watch the cup final?
Yeah.
The League Cup final, I should say.
It's getting a bit of a buzz back, I think, this year. I think
I just think football.
it's just like because it has been kind of downplayed quite a lot over the last few years, and I actually,
It's because City kept bloody winning it.
well, yeah, no,
So everyone's
but-
that devalues it.
yeah,
No, but not. I think the good thing is you got quite a few clubs now that haven't won it. Like City
Agreed.
winning it for ages.
Boring, isn't it?
Yeah, but now you've got like a lot of like Newcastle are in like a transition period. Well, like coming out the good side of a transition period in terms of they've had their investment. They're coming like Howe's done a sensational job down there. Like I think their signings and stuff that they've made are like absolutely class. I think Ten Hag's an absolute joke. Like he's
Yeah, worryingly so, actually. He's a really good manager.
mate, he's
Really good
like,
manager.
Just like some of the decisions that he made on Sunday were like tactically were absolutely outstanding. I thought.
I've seen it in the flesh recently. We were on top against them, and he brought a centre half on, shoved Shaw to left back. Within 10 minutes, we were 2-0 down.
Yeah,
Just murdered us.
it was the
Just
same
a little tweak.
same in midweek. Apparently, he
Against
made a couple.
Barcelona.
Yeah, made a couple of changes at half time, come out and scored straight after half time. And then I thought on the way that they've never made a 2-0 look more. Like, I've never seen a team make winning 2-0 look so comfortable in that. Although Newcastle had a
Newcastle
lot
did have
of
a bit of a-
possession.
A lot of the
in that,
ball, didn't do much with it.
didn't do anything
they
with
were
it.
very wasteful in the final third. I think.
And when the time came, he took Weghorst, or whatever his name is, off, stuck Rashford
clumsy,
up.
isn't he?
Bit of a donkey, but never mind.
He fucking works hard.
Works
doesn't
his
he?
He does
bollocks
work
off,
his
yeah.
balls off,
Another
Oh,
quid for
2
me
quid.
there.
And me.
Yeah, I thought he was.
Brought 2 older midfielders on,
Yeah,
and they were already shutting Chop up, and and then put Rashford through the middle. It's just like they can push forward, but they've got to worry about Rashford in behind now.
Newcastle were very wasteful. I tell you what, I couldn't believe how poor I thought St. Maximan. He's lost it, hasn't he?
Yeah,
He had a real.
he's all fur coat now, Nick, isn't he?
He had a really good spell
No place
for
for them.
ages, and then, as in a couple of months ago, and then I don't know if he's been injured or he's just not been.
He's always injured. There was a couple of tricks and flicks where literally he left his defender for dead.
Well,
I'll give him that.
He had both fullbacks on
Yeah,
toast. At
but
one
no-
point.
there's no
He
end
had to
product,
take
Carl.
down
And then
off.
he
No.
did another one where he bloody flicked it out of play after about 3 stepovers, and I just thought
They're
he
going
was very
to leave
wasteful.
him behind now, aren't they? Let's be honest. They're going to leave, some of those players will get left behind.
Yeah.
Because they're, like Carl says, rightly so, they're in the transition, a positive transition now. Got to a final, come up short against a really good side.
So the players that were the standouts, are
Even
now-
Callum Wilson's struggling.
yeah,
Mate, and
Isaac doesn't look
also
much.
the commentators are absolute morons.
Correct.
Well, Karius with the second goal. What's
I-
he supposed to do?
No,
I said that.
You're right.
They were like, "Oh, I could do," but I said, "No, he couldn't."
How
It-
could
No,
he do
it's
better?
just the
Some
narrative.
massive
It's
deflection.
just the
Yeah.
narrative.
And they said,
Pathetic narrative.
and they said he went down early, and he didn't at all. I
He went
think.
down to meet the shot.
Yeah,
but he
that's
wasn't that-
from
he-
about 5 yards away from
Exactly.
him. What do you want him to do? Give it half an hour just in
Deflect it
case he
over.
gets a deflection?
No, this is the problem with commentators. It's a narrative.
The one
Like,
thing he could criticise Karras for is those fucking gloves.
Oh, I liked him.
They were horrible.
Oh, I liked him.
No.
Retro.
No.
Oh, I loved it. Me.
Disgusting.
There's something Warnock there.
Disgusting.
He went down for 3 points. No, I loved him. I thought they were class.
No, awful. They look
Bespoke
like
them. Been made for him for the final.
they look like he's about to drive
Nah.
a bloody Bentley.
He did look like Alan Partridge, the driver's gloves. I noticed actually talking commentators, they took Martin Tyler off the final, or didn't have him on. I watched the early game. He needs to retire, bless him.
We've said this for
He's
2 years.
done. He's honestly, I get more excited seeing what the kids want for their dinner. Do you know what I mean?
Porridge.
Porridge, yeah. Porridge. Big fan
Just
of
whilst
porridge.
we're on that, that's De Gea breaking the United clean sheet record
Is
as
it?
well, wasn't it? 181 clean sheets for the club, yeah.
You know the house rule here about saying United.
Well,
It's a house rule.
it's not.
Show some respect.
Yeah.
Pretty sure Newcastle will form first.
It's fair.
Which
I've guessed.
Well,
I've literally guessed.
No, there was massive uproar about that.
We'll call them Newcastle and all the stuff.
On all the Sky Sports
This
stuff.
is
Yeah.
United.
We were United first.
But,
Oh, just on that. Just
you
my little...
forget how long he's been at the club, don't you?
Who?
De Gea.
Oh, yeah, a long time.
181 clean sheets. That is a lot of football.
For a lot of that time, though, they didn't do much defending.
No, yeah, when De Gea first came in, they did. Crikey.
He's got a rick in him and all, hasn't he?
Yeah,
I think he's slowly coming back to it, but I think he's sort of still in the almost old school goalkeeper bracket. He isn't quite that modern day goalkeeper. You know, like when Alisson gets the ball or Edison gets the ball or even
Like a centre half, isn't he?
Ramsdale gets the ball, you're like, Jesus, these boys can play. But then you get like De Gea, Pope, you're like, Jesus Christ, what is going to happen
Yeah,
here?
Pope's feet aren't great, are
Oh
they?
my God. Like, I don't support Newcastle, but when Pope's got the ball, I'm like, what? I'm nervous for you right now.
I did have to laugh at a few Man United fans on Twitter saying about like getting the Glazers out and stuff and get our club back. What, and sell it to a Qatari billionaire? There you are, lads. There's your club back.
It was between.
Pathetic.
They're on about not selling now, aren't they?
Oh, they're not selling. They're going up again. There's no way they might sell a share, some shares, but there's no way they're selling. Because I wouldn't. Would you sell?
No,
I wouldn't sell.
balls, no.
They've got a good manager in now. They've got a good squad. They're going the right direction again. They've got it turned around. They're still not going to spend anything on the stadium or anything. If I'm a Man United fan, I'm gutted, but because they thought they were going to get rich again. Well, I mean, they spend already, but you know what I mean. Going to get Man City rich, should we say? But no, sorry, lads. And then, did you watch the? I'm doing air quotes now. Boxing. Did you watch any of it?
Absolutely not.
You didn't watch any of it? Carl, did you watch it?
I've never given a shit about boxing. I ain't going to start now.
Oh yeah, forget your hatred for boxing. I had to watch it because my nephew wanted to come round and watch it. It was pathetic.
Everybody's got a choice, Adam.
I could have gone upstairs, I suppose. And my brother-in-laws came round as well. So I had a house full to watch it.
Did you actually?
Yeah.
What time did?
They're all younger than us, aren't they?
What time?
10:30, something like that, start.
On a Sunday night.
Yeah, we've been through this. I'm not in bed at 8:30 like you boys. with my Horlicks
Oh God.
and my socks on.
Yeah.
One of those
Third world
hats,
problems.
like in Charles Dickens.
I genuinely...
Good night, love. Candle up the stack. 8:30. Watch never lies.
Mate, I got into bed last night. I was like, oh shit, I haven't put my car on charge. That was basically.
Oh yeah, you've got an electric on,
Yeah.
hasn't you, Greta?
Yeah.
How are you finding it?
Yeah, it's all right. It's
You don't worry all the I just worry all the time.
yeah, but you're a worrier.
I'm worried. That's correct.
I don't know how it's gonna. I think. I mean, it's lovely to drive. It's very nice. It's like a fucking go kart. It
They're
flies.
fast, aren't they?
Oh, it's unreal. But I don't know how. It's just going to take some getting used to having to charge it and stuff. And like if you're going on longer journeys, you've got to plan for it and all that sort of stuff. But
I'd hate that.
yeah,
I've got a plug-in hybrid coming when it lands on my door in April.
on your door step.
Hopefully it doesn't drive into the door.
No, but it's a very nice car. It's a much better colour than the last one.
Oh, it's not bright purple?
No.
Shame.
No, you've had your fun with that. It's no more.
So you no longer drive a Ribena.
No,
Rest in peace, the Ribena.
correct.
Colour is it now?
Moonstone grey.
That's just a made-up thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Is it a horrible colour?
No, it's nice.
Moonstone grey.
Don't send you a picture. But yeah,
Get out your electric car and drink your milk.
that's like third world problems, isn't it? When you get into bed and go, oh, I haven't put my car on charge.
First world problems.
Sorry,
Not
what did I
third
say?
world.
Third.
They haven't got electric
That's
cars, mate.
definitely not
no,
third world.
No,
I
these
meant
developing
first.
nations aren't driving around Teslas, mate.
I meant first world. But yeah.
This is a big con.
Yeah,
I'm pleased for you.
it's nice.
Car went electric years ago, but uses his legs. Not technically electric.
Yeah.
Unless you're cheating and you got one of them electric bikes. You know, that old people have.
No.
Oh, just checking.
It's a joke amongst my cycling club that I had an e-bike for once.
Oh, the banter. Oh.
Yeah.
Oof.
So fast.
Oh, but you could cut it with a knife. I bet it's very different to cricket, isn't it?
No.
Is it not? Is it?
No.
Well, that's not English. Is it not?
No.
In it not?
In it not?
What's going on? Is it not?
Most people who take up cycling have 9 times out of 10 done a sport before.
Yeah. I can imagine that being the case, actually.
Yeah, there's quite a few lads that I'd like ride with that I used to play against in like football when I was at Lincoln, and they were at like Mansfield. And
Oh, you're all getting old.
no, it's just like
a new
you
chapter,
just
mate.
recognise different folk. don't
No,
you?
yeah, no, mate.
We'd all probably be very good if we'd started a few years ago.
What would have been your optimum age, do you think, to have started?
As young as possible.
6. You had to give chess up then, wouldn't you?
Yeah. And
No, seriously. What if you could have found it? What's the parameter? 5 years ago?
Oh no.
More?
Longer. Yeah. If
Bloody hell.
like when I stopped jacked and I got released by Lincoln, if I'd have started then at like 17, I'd have been.
But you wouldn't have taken to it, would you? I don't think.
I don't know. I'm playing catch up. Everybody else has got like years and years and years of miles in their legs. I haven't. I'm putting them in now as much as I can over a weekend.
Is that not to an advantage, though?
No, it's just muscle memory, isn't it?
Yeah, I suppose so. You excited for cricket season, Dan?
Buzzing.
What year is this?
What, in my career?
Yeah, what are we talking here?
Probably
Pounding down the
I
crease.
started when I was about 6. So
I didn't start cricket till I was late either, to be fair.
32 years.
I love it. Love it. Love local sport.
What, are you 38?
No, sorry, not 32 years.
Yeah, I can say.
Not 32 years. No, 28 years.
Yeah, I've been going Leeds 29 years, I think. I've had 24 managers, if you're wondering.
Yeah, I
In
saw
that
on
time?
Twitter,
Yeah.
I wasn't.
You didn't care, did you?
No.
24.
But yeah, we've been training for a couple of weeks now. Starting to use all the
Same.
parts
Get the Voltarol out.
parts of my body that haven't been used for a few months.
Same.
It's like,
Do you not miss it, Carl?
No.
Not miss cricket? No? Okay.
pretty simple, that, isn't it?
What league are you in this year?
The first team are in the ECB Prem, and the second's got relegated last year, so we're a league below.
Who do you play for?
Kind of flip between the two,
Float between.
depending on
You normally sorting the raffles out and stuff.
availability.
And
the raffles
the
and
meat
the quiz
raffles
nights
and-
stuff.
yeah.
Who's a
Is the
Car
T20
parking.
coming back?
No,
Oh, what?
because we can't
Oh.
get the lights anymore.
What? Why?
Too expensive.
Oh,
We used to get them through a sponsorship, and
can't we get some more sponsors? I should love going to that.
well, we're actually going through a transition period where we actually need to find as much sponsorship.
Oh,
as
because of the
possible
Lincoln
because
market.
of the fucking market.
This is a very local chat, but basically, the Linden Quickly used to put a T20 evening event on all week, and it was bloody brilliant. It's a shame that's going.
COVID put pay to that.
And well done, Lincoln Market.
Well, yeah, because basically we have that 4 days bankrolls us and the hockey club for the year. Really, it's the biggest kind of income we have.
I mean, as far
That's
as
just
decisions go, it's not sport, but it's pretty ridiculous,
It's
isn't
one,
it?
of, it's one of the worst decisions.
It's one of the biggest in Europe, isn't
It's
it?
ridiculous, man.
About
Yeah.
400,000 go through
Yeah.
last year.
320.
Just ticket it then.
They said, yeah, but then there was an article about it back in the 90s that there was 330 people, so they managed to cope with it then. Ticket it, spread it, extend it over a longer period of time, put it down into the city a bit more towards like the Cornhill and around there, and it's an absolute doddle. But it's
Yeah, I'd
so
rather just turn it off
just
and put
can't-
10 shit events
just
on.
can it? Yeah, exactly. So we'll see what happens, but it's not exactly been welcomed.
I got a little bit angry on Twitter.
I was fuming,
Just because
mate.
of the work I've done in my career,
Yeah,
looking
yeah.
after accounts on the Bailgate and in Lincoln, the wider Lincoln. And
The annoyance for me is that those companies that have high business rates based on the fact that they know that they have an absolute...
let's come down then.
Well, they
Not
won't-
bloody like
you know
it.
they won't though. So anyway,
Welcome to Lincoln Politics Hour.
yeah,
With your host, Dan Taylor.
don't get me started. Well, you have got me started, but let's move on.
Graham Potter's getting death threats.
Weird.
Talking of anger, you know, I said earlier about never wanting to punch somebody. I've never also once sent death threats to a manager.
At what point do you go?
I'm not angry. I'm going to write a really bloody angry email and tell you to die.
It's only
You know what I mean?
It's only one game. You've got.
watch anyone game. I'm angry.
Go and have a wank.
I just don't get it. Signed, yours faithfully, Chelsea Stan. Get out of my club. Dear Graham, get out of my club. Yours sincerely, Berkshire Blues, what the chuff are called. Oh, we've got to turn them on Saturday, though. Get an early one.
I don't really... Because
I love football.
I don't think Potter's the problem, let's be honest.
I read in the papers today. He says that training's really difficult because of the sheer volume of players that's there, and he's really struggling to get his message across. We did, to be fair, this podcast called it though. We said he'd struggle even before these players and stuff. We said he'd struggle just because it's an elite football club. We've gone over it millions of times. But I mean, death threat's too far. Have you ever sent a death threat, Carl? Out of interest?
No.
Never tweeted it.
No.
Facebooked it. No. Yelled it.
No,
you're not really that sort of guy. I'm not either, to be fair.
No, I did nearly die at the weekend on my bike.
Oh, okay, talk us through that.
Quite a lot then.
At somebody or?
Yeah, literally. I'm in fluorescent orange, so I couldn't get much brighter. Just riding along the road, and a car just pulled out, and the only reason it didn't hit me was because I went on the grass verge, and I was screaming. No, I managed to stay on. But
pro, yeah.
Yeah, they got an absolute barrage.
Bloody hell.
Genuinely, they
bright
did
orange.
not sit bright orange.
Unlike Jeremy Vine, who bikes in like jet black and just yells at motorists in London.
Yeah. How many games of cricket
He's a whopper.
have you played?
He's a whopper, isn't he?
He's King Whopper.
How many games what?
How many games of cricket you played?
In your life?
Yeah.
No idea.
I've just found out how many I've played.
How many?
507, which is actually a year and a half of my life has been on a fucking cricket field.
How'd you get that number?
Pound.
Yeah.
How'd you get that number?
Play cricket.
Yeah, I'll find out, Dan's. You carry on.
What, is there like a forum or something where all your numbers are?
No, it's like it's where all the results are.
Okay.
Stats, everything.
Well, in your career, you've played 500 games.
507, yeah. Dan, you've played 384.
Do you think it was going to be less?
I think it was going to be... I thought it was
A bit
gonna be
annoyed?
more.
Yeah, a bit annoyed, don't
This
you?
is according to Play Cricket. So,
Might be
can't
some-
argue. Is your highest score 98 not out?
Yes, it is.
Yep.
Well, that's not bad, is it? You're a little bit gutted.
Yeah. I am
What was the
gutted.
ball? What we missed?
Oh, Carl
What got
was
you?
there.
What got you?
But it's not out.
I was not out, but I ran out of...
Oh, sorry, of course, yeah. Apologies.
I ran out of...
Like, what?
Did you run out?
I ran out of balls.
plenty.
I ran out of balls to get it.
Why did you do
In the end, because I hit one down the ground and I thought it was going for 4, and I just watched it when I could have run.
Oh,
2.
you're joking.
So I actually didn't get anything off it.
Fantastic.
And then, yeah.
You went glory, didn't you?
No, this weren't on 98. This is when he was on about 90, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was
But it obviously would have got you there.
Yeah.
Christ.
Oh, mate, I feel for you.
Yeah. Probably shot myself in the foot then. Never mind.
It doesn't matter, does it? Still time.
Now we won.
It's still time.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Where are you in the order?
Where was I in the order?
No, where are you now?
Carl, I'll tell you.
No, in the batting order. Where'd you come out at?
Well, it depends.
It
Game
really
by
depends. Have you not got a
game. No, it's not
specific
like
number?
set at the start of the season.
In that game.
No, but I know that. But what I mean, where'd you like to come out?
Dan was batting
5, 6, 7.
Okay.
He was batting at 4 in that game.
Steps here.
7, 8. Remember?
It's driving me crazy.
Swashbuckling.
Can you bat a bit, Carl? Not anymore. You've given up, but
Yeah, I used to be all right.
bowl?
No.
Little arms, innit?
I just people like if you ask most of our team who they least like facing in the net, I'm probably in the top 5.
Mainly because
Well, it's erratic.
no, mainly because it goes on top of the net.
Quick though, bruv.
I can never see the ball, if I'm honest.
You won't be able to if I'm bowling it.
It's my head. And I've got a big face, so I'm going to block everything, isn't
I am fucking useless.
But yeah, so cricket season's on its way.
I might come watch you.
Well, you should do.
I
You
could
live
have
around
the
corner.
Crater beer. Not quite like the corner, half an hour away. But
There's a bar there.
There's a
mate.
bar there with your brands
no,
on
I'll
there.
bring my own beer, thank you very much.
Put it on your card.
I'm not sure they'll get through expenses.
Pretty sure it would.
I got rambled at Lindham Cricket.
Yeah, every Saturday.
Tot it up. Tot it up.
Let's keg it.
The other thing I noted while watching, I watched the ITV Football League show.
Oh, yeah?
It's the main reason I don't want to get relegated.
Mm.
What a shit show
Well,
that programme
another
is.
pound.
Thank you.
awful.
It's horrendous. So obviously I watched it on Catch Up. The first 15 minutes, all they did was discuss one game. And it was the QPR game with what's his name's first game.
Ainsworth, yeah.
And he lost. Yeah, they talked to him for like 12 minutes. He lost.
Just on that game, by the way, did you see Blackburn? I can't remember which player it was. Travis, someone in the middle.
Where he danced past him.
No, he played an unreal through ball for one of their goals that Smodic scored. And then apparently the guy who put the ball through was wheeling away, but he was on his own because no one was celebrating with him. But he was running away going, Kevin De Bruyne! And one of his other players called him out on it. And he was just like, no one thought they heard. He didn't think anyone had heard him, but I definitely heard him.
Other than the actual state of that show, which was embarrassing, I watched all of it.
The highlight would have been Lincoln's goal.
Oh, what a goal that is.
Unreal.
Shame couldn't hold out, innit?
I know.
Looked like you were getting peppered at the end and all, to be fair, so your point was probably good at the end.
What's the point?
Was lower league footballers at all levels covering their mouth?
Oh, I don't get it.
It's the lower leagues.
I don't get it.
I do.
Why?
Why?
Because whatever they say to people just bang in newspapers and make up some bullshit story.
Not at like Leighton Orient, mate. No one
Why
cares.
not? Of
No
course
one
they
cares.
do. Of course they do.
They're not invested in lip readers for, you know what I mean?
People
For
say-
Chester.
No matter what people say, there's always someone watching getting ready to make up some crap about you.
Nah, not
I don't
lower
blame them
levels.
at all.
Too far.
I quite like
Why?
it.
You're not saying that important,
Well,
are
to
they?
be honest,
How do you know what they're saying?
in the N- like,
'Cause
Can't
that's
cover
why-
the mouth.
Well, exactly.
when they do that bad lip reading thing for the NFL, I find that just like hilarious. So,
Class, isn't it?
yeah, you
Can't do that in England, can they?
No.
Everyone covers the mouth.
Just
Good, I don't blame them.
Right, on
cover
Carl's
your,
yawn,
cover your mouth, mate.
what we'll do is we shall end the podcast. We'll come back and say bye in a minute, but we shall end the podcast with a tribute to John Motson. This week, at the age of 77, we say goodbye to Motty, the voice of a generation for football fans, the voice of Match of the Day, and the soundtrack to many of our lives watching the beautiful game. So for one last time, over to John Motson on commentary.
And still Ricky Villa. What a fantastic run. He scored. Amazing goal by Ricky Villa.
How important is football to society?
Majorly important. It represents an outlet for people, a brotherly affection between people who support the same team. It streamlines an interest that people can take, whatever their age, whether it's on the television, in the stadium, on their mobile phones. Go into a pub and try and listen to a conversation without football. Impossible.
Everybody, bar the Greek supporters, playing for a goal. Seconds to take. The 93rd minute at Old Trafford. Becker! Yes! He's done it! David Beckham! Fantastic! It's 2-2, and England may still be going to the World Cup automatically.
It captivates the nation. It outreaches every other sport. And I'm a fan of cricket and horse racing and boxing. Nothing gets near football for exposure. And honestly, it's not just in this country. It's worldwide, as I said. And I think football will go on in pride of place because there is so much affection going towards people's teams, idolising players, listening to managers on the television. It's very, very hard to see where that's going to stop.
And Platini through the middle. Tigana again. Tigana. Platini. Goal! Platini. This is George, the substitute. Oh, turning well. Mallinder.
Meadows heading it on. Tremendous spirit in this Hereford side. They're not giving this up by any means. Radford. Now Tudor's gone down for Newcastle. Radford again. Oh, what a goal! What a goal! Radford the scorer. Ronnie Radford. And the crowd are invading the pitch. And now it will take some time to clear the field. What a tremendous shot by Radford. He got that ball back and hit it from well outside the penalty area, and no goalkeeper in the world would have stopped that.
Football, a national obsession.
You've been listening to another episode of Gone Off on a Tangent. I'm now £6 lighter. So thank you, Adam, for your potty mouth. And we'll see if that's back next week, because I'm not going to be able to feed my kids. My name's Adam Stocks. His name's Carl Stubbs.
Good night.
Dan Taylor.
Good night.
That's not your microphone that you're talking into. That's your headphones.
Oh, yeah. Good night.
See you next week. Thanks for joining us.